The founder of MTV, Robert Pittman, said, "The strongest appeal you can make is emotionally. If you can get their emotions going, make them forget their logic, you've got them." At MTV, we don't shoot for the 14-year-olds, we own them.
So thanks for listening. Please follow this page, subscribe to this channel, like and share, and comment. What do you think about these statements from these individuals?
Founder of modern public relations, Edward Bernays, the nephew of Sigmund Freud, a specialist in propaganda, literally wrote the book Propaganda. That's literally the name of his book. He says, if we understand the mechanism and motives of the group mind, is it not possible to control and regiment the masses according to our will without their knowing about it? That is a chilling statement, isn't it? He's saying we can control the group mind, and they won't even know about it. He also said we are governed, our minds molded, our tastes formed, our ideas suggested, largely by men we have never heard of. This was 1920s America, mass popular culture, and he gave us the 20th century media monolith. He said they are the ones, these who control these processes are the ones that pull the wires that control the public mind. Those are all quotes from the book Propaganda. Bertrand Russell, his quotes are so long, I just got to summarize them. They're all in the full seminars. But he says, the entertainment industry are the high priests of a new religion. He says, they set the value system, not the family. He says, all your churches combined couldn't do what Hollywood does to establish the value system, to get uniformity of thought to happen. He says, the majority will be engaging in the amusements, and amusements is a very interesting word, because the word muse means to think, and means to not. So it negates to think. Amusement means to not think. And so it's the bread and circuses, the feed me with the entertainment, and we are in a state of amusement, not using our critical thinking capacity. Not, come now, let us reason together. And he says, only a small minority are not doing the amusements. And they're negligible. They don't matter. Unless people get bored enough, I'm paraphrasing his quotes, but people get bored enough or some major crisis happens and people start asking questions about this system. The schooling system was funded largely by the Rockefeller Education Board, Rockefeller Institute, back in the early 20th century. And they stated in 1913, in our dreams, the people yield themselves with perfect docility to our molding hands. So you can see mass formation and social control is not an event that just happens in a time of crisis. It builds over generations of building institutions and processes of exerting social control upon every generation. This is again Bertrand Russell talking about schooling this time, not about Hollywood. He says the students will leave school incapable of thinking or acting otherwise than as their schoolmasters would have wished. He says diet, injections, and injunctions will begin from a very early age. So that's that taking the children from the home, shape them on the social needing board. From a very early age, to produce the sort of character and the sort of beliefs that the authorities consider desirable, and any serious criticism of the powers that be will become psychologically impossible. So you can see this has been building for quite some time. Oh, another one. You don't want to miss this one. Harold Rugg in The Great Technology says a new public mind is to be created. How? Only by creating tens of millions of individual minds and welding them into a new social mind.